The Godfather, no way. Yo, what up, bro? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Now that's what you call good football.
Okay, relax. Yep, I don't have anything. I wonder if I should put this on the other side of the monitor. It doesn't get caught on the back of it. That's a lot better. Takes a long time to advance the week. Oh well. The nightmare and the iPod timer. I'm gonna do 7 minutes. I'm gonna do every 5 lines. That's a command, right? That's timer. I'm gonna open up Discord as well. That's gonna go over there, which is good. I'm gonna make another command real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. Alright, you know what? Yeah. What am I doing? I'm gonna 'Let's take it on home. Damn. I'm gonna do 10 and then 7. There we go. There we go. We got that out of the way. Let me go to settings. How do I go to game settings from here? I have to go back to the main menu real quick. To adjust my settings on the game. Stupid. But I have to do it. Crowd volume. I'm gonna leave the on the field. That. In-game commentary. There we go. That's all saved. I just wanted to move that up so I could hear it. Preseason. Oh, okay, week 1. Good. Let's go, guys. Sorry about no background music because I don't want to get copyrighted and other stuff is going on in the house. I don't want to be blamed for.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Commanders and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
There's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Oh, big boy.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm as a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
Minshew going to look to throw it right away.
Weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Minshew sets to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Minshew thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Complete to number 89. 10 yards.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown in. Oh, look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McIntosh. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Hello, Ashley and Tiger and anyone else that's here.
Now a handoff up the middle. McIntosh. And he's here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Oh, what a juke into space. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
38-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
And the Commanders' first down.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Minshew. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 40. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the 1st. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Holding. Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
Still 2nd down.
Different types of guys rotate in.
Highlighted. Wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun is Minshew. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might
Pass
be
interference. Defense.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense,
Automatic
but
first
this
down.
one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. They'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's see
Out
what
comes
we find.
Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because, you know, they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
He's fine. He's a big boy.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond. Back to the drawing board.
Up the middle they go. It's Phillips. And very little daylight there. They get a couple up to the 44. And this offense on 3rd down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Just second run something. That's all.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense heading out. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with a bank?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Minshew over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's see. Obviously, they're going to pass it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going right back to Dotson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 36, Minshew. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Minshew. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They gave it a shot in the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start with a couple of teams that got to know each other in the playoffs the last decade or so. Baltimore in Foxborough to take on New England. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. The Texans looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we'll save the...
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The Steeler offense here. Third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Back to throw again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
On the move past the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's see what we can do here.
Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
To try again after the sack. Minshew. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said,
and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Back to throw now on first down. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll set up a throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. Takes it at the 7. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Washington offense back out there. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. Now Minshew. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. McIntosh. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to give them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Phillips. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 15 now. Minshew. And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Why are they going for it?
On
4th down.
Minshew. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. But at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell you to like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. He'll try again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Drive forthcoming. And the lead is now 24. So that drive with 4 plays. And it touchdown run. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion.
How you doing, Ashton and Tiger?
In this runaway contest.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Minshew. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. What has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Commanders' offense set to take over. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
No, that was gonna do that.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The ball carrier.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
This game is
right
definitely
now,
calmer.
they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, McIntosh. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
Yeah, I just just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Commanders.
Looking to throw it, Minshew.
And this one too low.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw again on 2nd down, Minshew. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
And the Washington 1st down.
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And now here is another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Yeah. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I wonder if he's gonna actually go live at 2:15 or not.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
I definitely have fun playing this game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The city always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Steelers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener.
Yes, indeed, we do. How you doing, Ashley and Tiger, and everyone else that's here? It's a beautiful Wednesday, isn't it? What's that noise?
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' rangy cornerback. And Ball Hawk doesn't even cover his game last week, where he had 4 picks. It's the Steelers and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
We're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again. Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted.
It's always just the big Browns.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was that backed up in their own territory, this defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to
Thank you,
make
Zane. How you
and as
doing?
soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play,
So that one
ruling on the field is
overturned.
reversed.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll set up to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5". On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 108 for the yardage, and the score, too.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now from Murray.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
To throw, it's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Murray.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Holding. Offense.
And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Throwing now is Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And he's taken down. This will be a Browns.
Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's their first sack of this game. That pass rush, they are really working in sync right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it winds up falling incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got him in. Complete.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken way up at the 25. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
From the 41, Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 7-7, our score after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I understand.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run with Chubb, and they go the wrong way on this one.
Check my Wi-Fi real quick just to see if anything looks better. Yep, it's at 88. Not too bad.
Get the 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
I wish I had my own
Like they forced a
gaming
field
room.
goal attempt.
Private room.
And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Cooper. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Murray. This is caught. Touchdown. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have retaken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see how these points go from the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down,
Personal
but
foul.
a late
Roughing the
penalty
passer.
flag in the
Defense.
backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up
Automatic
fourth
first
down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 1. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3.
Might be delayed on his stream.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. Joe Mixon, a couple of touchdown runs. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. Murray going to throw. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Murray now.
Play.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Murray to air it out again. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Speed it up.
Chubb stops short. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Oh, yeah, chat. Let's go. A lot I love this New Testament. Whoopsie, I forgot I'm running the ball. Hardy har har.
3 yards, that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win.
If you guys heard that, let me know in the chat if you heard that alert.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination.
Anyone who's in the stream, let me know if you heard that alert.
They'll run on 1st down. McIntosh. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. During that run,
oh, he's fine.
Here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing
He'll be
serious.
fine.
The medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 5. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Woohoo!
17 yards out as they have taken the lead.
I'm gonna have to shut this off and just redo that and see what we can do. I'm pretty sure he is live. No.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever
Surprised he's not live.
When they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like
I thought he was live, but he's not.
How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Come on, turn off. He's fine, chill out. I'm just doing something, guys, hold on. If I had my own gaming room, I would have music on in the background from YouTube, but I don't.
The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
So I'm sorry if you are new to the channel.
Because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot.
So hopefully,
and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse endurance.
it's hopefully that it works.
We need you. You got to be ready to go. And the team.
Not when I get my own gaming room that I could do it.
So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Come on.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
I think that thing
line.
is broken.
And again, it's Chubb. And
Chubb ain't getting by me.
It appears
Aww.
shaken up on the play.
Lucas Holmes.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Imagine it was Luke Holmes.
From the gun, Murray.
Murmur?
This one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I'm a good blocker.
Murray letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is caught. Down.
What evs?
Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one.
I think I might
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not
do
sure
that
he can keep
for
it up
sure.
an entire season, but don't burst the bubble
Ah,
because
I'll
he
be a
thinks that he
sports
can.
YouTube channel.
Let's go into a season with a goal for touchdown
Baseball and
scoring.
Madden. There.
What do you think?
I think every
I'll
single
try that
player
out, see if it works for me.
football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make
Because
it to the
Fortnite's just
25.
stressful, and with
This
my Wi-Fi
offense
how it
back
is,
set to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game all even after that last
I just think
touchdown,
that
so
it would be
every
more
drive now becoming a little
for me
more
to
critical here in the second half.
do maybe like a sports YouTube channel.
Incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing
So,
offenses. It looked like they
I think that's what I might do.
communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
Come on.
But
You
this
kidding
pass is
me?
gonna end up incomplete.
A lot of times people think we use it too long, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there.
Just to
before
test
the
it out.
receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now it's past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get
Because I
ready to
think
start
that
the
it would be
fourth.
good for my stress level.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as
And
he
especially on
releases it.
Minecraft.
And that'll
This
fall
Minecraft
incomplete.
is just, I don't know.
The numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
I don't
We
know.
haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his
Guess I get
team.
tired
Might be
of,
throwing off his accuracy.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left
I
with
don't
3rd
know.
and 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some
Since
tight
Eric's in
spots.
school now,
That throw, no different.
Tiger, I know you're watching the stream. Since Eric's in school now,
He looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I think I'm just gonna,
Taken on
I don't
3rd
know.
down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
I just,
And now the Browns
I don't
get
know.
on the field.
just,
Excellent job
Was
by
that
their
him
defense
playing?
to
Oh,
force the
that's
punt
him.
and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
I just think that it would be more relaxed if I
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he's got it past
explore
the
with
30 before he's hit
new games and stuff.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
If you know what I mean, Tiger. It's just, I think me trying new games would be a lot better for me.
Here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I just think it'd be better for me to explore, you know,
And that's
more games and stuff. So.
And drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It'd be better for me to explore new games.
To throw, it's Murray.
This Fortnite's just stressful for me to play, and for anyone. Especially me and you, Tiger, like,
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game.
you know.
And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that.
This game is Fortnite is stressful.
So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Like, you know, when I get nervous, like when I get,
He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. And now timeout.
like when I play,
There's a Brown shaking up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll start
and I end up getting like the last person or whatever, I always like, my heart pounds out of my chest and stuff, and I just get nervous. So.
Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
So I just think me exploring new games would be better for me. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. So.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
So.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
Come on, what the heck is going on?
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some
I don't get what's going on.
big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Now the throw on third down.
How?
Knocked away and incomplete.
I think we're both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I wish I had a gaming PC. I could do my cool intro and outro videos.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run it again with Chubb. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. So Cleveland able to come away.
Yeah, you guys can definitely hear that. 100% sure.
In that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,
Hold on. Wonder his notification. One of my friends said that I got a notification that he's live, but
and they closed him out with a big time performance down the stretch.
I don't see that he's live.
So for Cleveland, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.
So we're 2-0 too.
Next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town.
They flopped the time because they're Dolphins. I'm just tired of playing the same game. I wanna, especially Fortnite. All the same people, it seems like. Just never, I don't know. So I'll probably play this until I have enough money to buy another game. Actually, you know that baseball game that I was talking to you about that I was gonna buy on my birthday? But then I got too hyped for the new season and I spent all my money on that on the battle pass. So when I get money for Christmas, which I always do, I'll make sure I buy a baseball game for Christmas, and I'll try that. I'll play this and that. Like every month I'll switch over to get different people, So
It's Madden NFL 23. And
I should never spend all my money on Fortnite. Wish I could get my money back, but I can't.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard
line. Or next time I go shopping.
Jackson trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2
I'll just buy
no interceptions, ran the team well.
I'll just get some gift cards and buy some certain things. I like different sports games because I like sports.
Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
If you don't mind me doing that.
Right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Tiger actually. Don't mind me doing that because, you know.
And Jackson throwing once more. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. That's kind of a double whammy. Interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. Now a play fake here on first down.
What?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any.
Hey, Connie, bro. Whatever your name is. Sorry, bro. I can't pronounce your name.
And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On is the punt.
How you doing, bro?
As he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Steelers will go on
I do, but it's just, I don't know. I might go back to playing it. I might not. It depends. Because sometimes I get tired when I play Minecraft. Yeah, I do play the Java edition. I think it is. Yeah, because if you look at my about page, you'll see what it's all about me, obviously. And I get tired real easily. If I play a certain game and it's boring to me. So I just get tired, and Fortnite's just stressful for me as well.
That goes for a gain of 31.
When teams practice their plays during the week,
so I'm just gonna try to play like non-stressful games for me, just for my health reasons and stuff. So that's what I'll be doing for now.
Now back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there.
His first touchdown.
I called a timeout. I didn't mean to call a timeout.
And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
I'm glad you can make it to my channel, bro.
That time. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And if you see 4 people in the stream, the other 4 besides you are friends that support me that are in the background. So they are here. So they're just not typing in the chat and talking, but they are here.
So would it be
So.
too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away.
Just late now if you're wondering.
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive silver lining, you know.
And this game is just peaceful for me right now. Playing sports, you know.
4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down on the other side of
Why did I do that? I want to flip like that.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
And I'm relaxed. You can see I'm relaxed. I'm not like stressed out. I'm relaxed. I'm not too tired, but I'm relaxed. I don't care if I lose or if I win. It's just a game, if you know what I mean.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
It's not 3 o'clock yet. I thought it was 3 o'clock yet. I've just been playing this for such a long time. Come on. Screw you, Miami. I mean, Baltimore.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
I don't know why all my Nightbot timers are not working, but they're activated, so who cares?
They kick it away, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Whatever, you stupid kick out.
Over the end line.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive.
Aww,
Now
he's
they just
injured.
want to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A good gain on first has him
How
set up
sad.
second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
He's injured.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
First
the
down.
toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They're going to look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bishop.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through using guys almost as screens in order to get open, That makes
I
it tough for guys
I
trying
don't
to catch the
know.
football.
Probably not.
That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. The Steelers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Well, I play Fortnite, Minecraft, and Madden, but since I've told you about Fortnite and about Madden, I mean, Minecraft, I mean, Minecraft makes me tired when I play, especially at night, especially at night, and Fortnite's just too stressful for me. And this game is a little bit of both. I don't get too tired, and I don't get stressed out. So, yes, I am. Yes, indeed, I am.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down.
I am from the United States.
Partner, because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey,
I'm the Steelers.
Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Oh, you can see my thumbnail. My thumbnail says it all, so.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan,
wow.
Now they'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think
that's crazy.
Is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
That's crazy.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps.
Surprised you're up this late. Up that late.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
If it was midnight for me, I'd be sleeping.
10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
I know.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Just it makes me tired when I play it.
No doubt about it.
But you're
so.
With me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Like, if you go back to my Minecraft streams I used to play like months ago, you'll see that I would actually get tired playing it. So, you'll see it. You'll actually see it in my face.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
That night bot time was a little delayed. But it doesn't matter. You're asking questions. You're new. So.
They got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Actually, it didn't look like you're new because I was.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points, but they also have to remember they did put points on the board. In this league, you
I'm pretty sure I've seen you before, right?
Second down and 22 yards to go. Oh, not sure he saw
So you've been in my stream before, right? I'm pretty sure.
down and incomplete. And Charles got
Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He finds his man complete. That's Mills. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was thrown in a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
No. No, I'm on no, I only stream on YouTube. I don't like how Twitch is.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away. And it
Twitch is
falls
just
incomplete.
weird.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 50 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll set up a throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Now the
Alright, I'll see you later, bro.
timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds
Get that
to
rest.
go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things
Have a good night, bro.
But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not in field goal range? How am I not in field goal range?
Just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away.
Doesn't make any sense that I'm not in field goal range. But it doesn't make any sense.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's
Right off the bat.
We're out in front. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. The Bears locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
I'm a member. It doesn't matter. Am I? Eddie, wow.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again.
Come on.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16.
55-yard punt, 11 on the return.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. But a big-time drive in that situation.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And now out come the Steelers. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21 to 10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back to throw again. Open target here is Matthews. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this one's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. They go play action here on 1st down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into practice snaps, and soon.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That one nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, it leads to be 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out.
Yo, it's icy. What's up, bro? How you been, dude?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
I'm doing good.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe get Madden. I don't know. I normally get Madden like each season of Madden like every other year. So.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive
No
play.
noise? You can wait. You can hear me, right?
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd.
Can you hear me?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th.
You can hear me, right?
The break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do.
Okay, good. Making sure.
Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this
Nice.
case, those defenders found a way to give their team a
Nice,
chance.
nice. Oh, nice, nice. You were saying nice, nice. I thought you were saying no. I can't hear you or no noise. I got freaked out a little bit.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
I'm good.
inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
I'm taking a break from Fortnite for like a long time. Just too stressful for me.
Up the middle they go. McIntosh. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Ooh, that's cool.
Holding. Offense.
I'm glad you let. Well, yeah, it's 3 o'clock, so you should
So it's the big
be out of school by now.
It's tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And Matthews has it right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's a much needed first
Really?
down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't
Huh.
have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't
Really?
know if you put it in the hands of my defense here, you might not get the ball back at all.
Huh.
So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I forget where you're from.
They'll keep it on the ground. McIntosh. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play.
Yeah, school is boring.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers.
Yeah, school is boring. Wait till you're out of school.
And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up
Huh.
as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Ravens.
Yeah, I know. It was always fun until I went to school. Until I went to class. Well, when I was in elementary school, I had fun. So.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
So it was kind of fun.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out come the offense as they take over.
This game is calming, you know, relaxing.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and in.
He certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions, now third and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And Matthews makes a grab. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Yeah.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take it at their 45-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand that they can pick up the routes quickly as well.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 20.
Oh, you did. Oh, jeez.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
And
with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
I only played Fortnite. I mean, gosh, shut up. Football when I was like younger. In the backyard. But that was about it. We like played two-hand touch football. So, which was fun to do. What? So that's what I did. Oh, flag football. That's pretty nice. Yeah, flag football is pretty fun. That's amazing. Let me make sure something is connected. That is funny, bro. That is hilarious. No, I'm just being honest. It's hilarious. I'm gonna make a new Nightbot timer. Hold on a second. I thought I did have a timer. I'm gonna make a new one. This one's gonna be 5 minutes. This one's gonna be 7, 8 lines every 6 minutes. I'm gonna make a new timer for Nightbot real quick, bro. Hmm. Hmm. I'm making a new Nightbot timer for anything. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be here, but I'm gonna be doing something. I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna say. let me just copy this whole thing. Hold on a minute. And then wait, I'm doing a timer, right? I'm trying to think of something. What happened? What did Nightbot, what happened, bro? What did Nightbot do? That is not spelled. Oh. That's funny. That is so funny, bro. Oh, he's playing Fortnite today? And I'm a member. I'm not a member? I thought I was. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna back down to this game. Hold on a minute.
It's the NFL on
I'm gonna play this game the quick way. No, I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to go to the main menu. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, yeah, I did, I guess. Play game. I want to play defense only because I do this when it's like 20 to 30 minutes after before I end. I do it every night. I do it on my nighttime stream and my daytime stream just to make it go by faster, go by slower.
NFL 23 on EA Sports. And
PS5.
Steelers athletic corner, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Steelers and the Broncos.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. On the first snap, here's Mayfield.
I really like to get a gaming PC, but they're like too expensive. They're like thousands of dollars. I don't have that kind of money. So
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
It's 3rd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
You know, like the really nice gaming PCs that I see, they're like thousands. They're like $1,000. So
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
if you look online, so they're not that expensive. They're expensive.
I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't
I know, yep.
all that stuff just goes right out the window.
Okay, Nightbot, be a good boy. You are.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
What I like about Madden
Mayfield.
is that you can like select what you want.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
That's into the hands of two.
But you gotta go.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 15
more yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short.
Alright, bro. Maybe I'll catch you tonight.
A much more confident throw right there.
That stinks. I have to leave, but oh well.
Mayfield. He finds his man complete. That's Wheeler. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be...
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great play there. His first touch. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive.
I'll win this game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Mayfield. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Tutu. You must have a Tutu on.
But now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, that would have been a pick six. That would have been another pick six. Damn.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
To throw, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wheeler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, I'll win. Don't worry, bro. End of the first quarter. 2 more beautiful quarter 3. Man, I could have won that game. Thank you, bro.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Booyah. Yeah.
Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught.
At the 7. Touchdown Broncos.
Oh, come on. He jumped.
With 2 touchdowns on the season. Denver offense on the line ready to go. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments.
Oh, you are?
If you're a football team, you spend that time on the
That's funny.
sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh! Mamma mia. Whoop.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted by the Steelers.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not much to
Williams.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
How is Madden 24? Is it the same?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It's probably the same as Madden 24, right? 25, right? I mean, 20. 20,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Yeah.
Just the types of plays that you call.
we even know they're the same. They're just. I'm pretty sure they're the same.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield got a man open. It's Sutton.
Mayfield's pass.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then break
yeah.
about 3 to 4 steps.
It is harder every year, seems like.
Now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
That's why I just stick with buying the game every other month, year, I mean. Like, next time I buy Madden would be Madden 25. Because I like do it every, no, Madden 26, my bad.
But they never did.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
So that's what I do.
Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. But he doesn't like that for the second down. He was working as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded.
So that's what I do. Just because it's easier and it's.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down.
And you don't have to spend all your money either.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt on 4th down. LeBron now as he'll kick it away for the
Oh, come on.
game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side.
That's what I do. Let's go chat.
Mayfield, throw left side complete. That's Wheeler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Oh, really? Oh, that stinks.
We just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
It's always Apex Legends, right?
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to fourth down.
Oh yes, fourth down indeed.
As he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes.
I know, I don't like Apex.
And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. They begin the drive with Williams. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. The 30.
Doesn't matter. He ain't gonna get down.
Finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Holding offense.
Back it up, bud.
Time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's real.
And oh, he coughed it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Interception. Fumble.
Hold on to the football, but
window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He finds his man complete. It's Wheeler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete.
Yeah.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, tutu.
On second and 10.
Must be a tutu.
Now Mayfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Buying time to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll get it inside the 20. Keep it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Being chased out left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see
Illegal
who
touching.
this is on.
Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
It's been a pretty long drive. This is play number 9.
Illegal touching by the offense? I've never seen that before.
Mayfield.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
This game's over.
Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a one-score game. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end.
Game's over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember,
I won.
they trailed at intermission. They come back in the second half, and that looks like a
GG's.
victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Well, it is for...
So for
Oh, I'm gonna end the stream a little earlier.
start as the wind gets them back.
So, I normally end at 4, but this game already ended, so... You know. It doesn't matter. My stream is... Internet's still lagging. But I don't know why. Me advanced a week so that tonight... Bye. Well, hey. Really, Nightbot? Be quiet, Nightbot. That timer goes off for every, I think, 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Let me check what that Nightbot timer does. Let me check that Pacific timer. That goes off every... Whoa. I'm gonna make that... every... 10 minutes. And every... 7 lines. Cause I'm sick of seeing that like every so often. Yeah, like some timers. And don't forget, bro, I do have membership. I am monetized, so if you're, I don't know how old you are, but if your parents would, I'm sure your parents would probably let you get membership on my channel. Like, it's only 99 cents for the first membership anyway. So, it ain't that too hard, too much of the money. If you know what I'm talking about, bro. I do have a timer in the chat as well. You've probably seen it before. You've seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. But it's there. So I guess I will end the stream. It's what, 4 o'clock? 2 minutes until 4. So I'm going to see you tonight, bro, in about 2 hours. Hopefully sooner than I can, but you know. It's always gonna be hard because depends on what I do for dinner and stuff. So, so, do you like my profile picture on my profile on the homepage? You like that? I'm sure you do. One of my friends made it for me. So, she's a really good friend. So, yep, yeah, yep. Well, I'll see you two later since I see two people in the stream. I see two people in the street. Well, I'll see you two later on. And I'll see you guys tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And become a member if you are able to. I see you guys over there. And I see you guys over there. Whoa, I see both of you. Okay, I wish I could edit that out, but I'm not going to. Because I'm entertaining. I'll see you guys tonight. Peace out. Bye.